Does everybody feel it? We're talking about it, right? Let's talk about it. Where's my mouse? There it is. Spiritual warfare, right? Spiritual activity. Let's talk about it. Everybody feeling it, right? Actually, let me be smart. They were using a weed whacker thing earlier. I don't know if they're gonna do that again or not. So talk about it. Spiritual warfare. I see Neptune. This is just how I see this. This might be a long video. If it gets to you, it gets to you. But don't. So I see Neptune as your higher self, the divine, your Christ consciousness, right? I see Mars as God of war, right? Actions, activities. Spiritual warfare, spiritual activity. And take this how you will, right? This is the 9, this is the 10 of cups, right? Whoever, whatever entity this is, I see it as that. That's just how I see it. You know, Jupiter, Saturn, Jesus, Satan. If you are following this Jupiterian energy, if this is the energy, the entity that you have chosen to embody and be about, right? Or this one, when Mars and Venus passed through here, to me, that was a portal. And at that time, people were, or have, even if it's unbeknownst to them, it was like you decided. To me, this is just my understanding. You decided wholeheartedly what you're going to war after, what your values are, right? And now that energy, that entity, that frequency you chose to be on, what was in charge of that frequency is taken over. And it's happy as all get out, you know? So take it as you will, but oh my God, it's happy as all get out to be a part of this spiritual warfare on your behalf or through you, by you. And yes, if you don't have to be a Pisces or an Aries or a Scorpio, right? You could just be man, right? So how Aries is the head of the man in the wheel, right? You could just be mad. Saturn here behind you, on your ass, watching, trying to have control. If I remember right, this is a deacon that is ruled by the moon and Venus. Then a Two of Swords, blocking things out right now. If your intuition is to do that, do that. Block things out just for right now, right? They'll understand. They have to. If they don't, they're going to use that energy to manipulate. So, and either way, and where Venus is too, it got to do with probably money, something of pleasure, initiating. Someone could be trying to initiate something with you by way of something of pleasure, something you find of value is being used to initiate something with you. It's a spectrum, right? For good or bad. So follow your intuition on what that is, right? It could be good. Shoot. Give me some good food. Initiate some good old eating. I like to eat. But yeah, it could be anything. But be careful. But why? Why? Right? On the higher end, if it's somebody that's moving with this Jupiterian energy in their north node is here, right? So if it's somebody in their north node that's giving you these things, it's gonna be one serious, right? And it's towards building on something. Towards, right? Yeah, because those are six of pentacles. Yeah. Equal give and take is on that. If it's somebody in their south node, they'll be trying to give something to you, being very sneaky, trying to hold on to something, trying to have control of something, manipulate emotions strongly as ruled by the moon. It's indicative by the moon and Venus, okay? And the south node, it'll be more likely with some Scorpio tendencies. It could be more like sex, drugs. Something of pleasure. Something that they think will heal you. You'll think will heal you. Or something, if it's somebody in Jupiterian energy, it will heal you, right? If it's somebody like this, it's low key for them to hurt you. Or, maybe they're trying to heal. They're trying to use that to heal. But if they're coming at you in more of a lower frequency Scorpio energy, they ain't ready. They ain't ready. And they very much so still need to go through this sub-level sweep is what I call Saturn going in retrograde. Sub-level sweep. If you're somebody that's still trying to push things on this lower entity, you're on a lower frequency, right? It's a spectrum. You're gonna look delusional, more and more delusional as you try to push what you know is fuckery. I said I curse, right? At least I curse like a saved sailor. This thing has high spits on the side. And you know, here's another thing. If you are a Scorpio, I'm not saying that you are the South Node and people need to stay away from the Scorpio. No, 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 no. Scorpio is the key to transcending all of this. Pluto, also Scorpio. And it hasn't been doing us any good to keep just dying to the situation, right? We have to transcend it. And that could be scary. It could feel like you're put in competition in regards to what you have to transcend and do. Because perhaps because you were a part of it, you were in it some type of way yourself, right? Somehow affiliated. Somehow it also means something deep to whatever this is. And so it's hard to do. Do the right thing. Do the right thing. It's just not enough to keep dying to it. You have to transcend it, get over it, get past it. Right? And only a Scorpion can do that. Otherwise, if you don't, this sitting, this what is that? Six of Cups, right? Yeah. Remembering this, remembering, right? Perhaps good things or bad things, whatever you're remembering of the past. Hopefully, what you've done to others, what others have done to you or for you. This Mercury retrograde would be a good help. Because, of course, it's in Gemini. Whatever this initiation, or it's like we're getting our spiritual orders. Yeah, spiritual orders, right? So, I don't know if I said this or not, but when I saw how I see Mars when it was entering into Pisces, it's like a Eddie soldier, right? And it's kind of hard to do when you're used to just fighting. You're just used to fighting. It can almost be scary. Like you sure? Sure, I ain't gotta. Not in the way you think. Because mind you, if this is the head of man, the way you fight this battle is through the spiritual warfare. And, hey, ain't that a verse in the Bible? Something like that pertaining to that. Even if you saw it, okay? Spiritual warfare, that's how we fight this. From where Saturn is, then the sneaky seven of swords, whatever. Either this is someone, and it's a spectrum. It can be someone that is being very intelligent, someone that is holding people accountable with some very intelligent ways, very clever. Or somebody being sneaky as hell. Sneaky as all get out, still trying to have control. Either way, seven of swords, that even you're thinking a little bit. It could get into this, whatever they're saying or doing could make getting into this North Node not so easy for you. I stand on it, stand with it. Be careful, be mindful. But yeah, see that shit. You're right about it though. It just sound like it. What else? With this initiation, what's being this expansion of things being initiated because of money, volumes, love, because you love it, because it loves you. What awesomeness, right? This expansion that's happening in with these Venus Venusian energies. Everybody's sick, right? Spiritual activity. That's what's doing it. They ain't doing nothing. It's the spiritual activity that's doing it. It's and it's like as you move forward, if you're in this Jupiterian energy, right? As you are moving forward, you gonna reevaluate who, how you gonna talk to who in your relationships, who you even gonna be in a relationship with. Because why? Why? You remember. That's another Bible verse, ain't it? I'll bring all things to remembrance. What was that? Who was involved? And now why? At least your understanding of why, right? And you know enough to move forward without if it ain't about healing the mind on some good. If it's not building upon, taking action, three, three at once, taking action, building upon things. Goodness, what's that song? Let's get it started. That song's popping my head. If it ain't on some healing, on something of value, on the up and up, Venus, North Node, if it ain't on some Venus, North Node, Taurus, ruled by Venus, right? No dice, no dice. That's the energy, that Jupiterian energy. It's like, don't build forward, it's gonna have to be on. Listen, I have to see you as someone that is on this Six of Pentacles, equal give and take. No dice. This shit, this energy here feels good. Saturn's finna go into retrograde. Sub-level sweet. Oh, another thing too. I was talking to somebody, and this is random character. Having a conversation, and he was like, what if I'm always irritated? Because it was at a time when he was saying he was irritated. And I was like, right now it was the moon and Mars were conjunct. And so I was able to tell him what he was being irritated about, right? And then he got upset about that. And he was like, what if I'm always irritated? I'm like, I'm glad you asked. I was like, because 9 times out of 10, I don't have your chart. I don't want your chart. But 9 times out of 10, you have Mars and the moon or Mars and Neptune, because Neptune is a higher octave with the moon. In a nice aspect to where you are irritated all the time, only because you are at a lower frequency. You're resonating down there. So you're irritated all the time. When on the other end of the spectrum, if you were someone that is on a higher frequency, this is you having awesome intuition of other people's actions, of the actions around you. But because you're more into lower frequency emotions and thoughts and habits and actions, you're feeling irritated at the moments that you're supposed to be using your intuition. That's how I see it, right? What do I know? You know what? What do I know? That's how I see it. What else? Oh, so with saying that, right now, if you are somebody that is still not following your intuition, anybody happy, anybody happy is gonna irritate the hell out of you. The people, this energy, if this you around this and you really on some of this, and even if you're trying to fake it and still be a part of it, you're gonna be out irritated and agitated as fuck. And ain't even gonna wanna be able to explain why. Why? Because it is on some hidden fuck shit of why. So just rather, instead of transcend, you're gonna sit in the memories of all the shit that you done did, they done did, right? And be irritated as hell, trying to act like they happy, offering you shit, thinking it's gonna change something. No. How you giving me that? What kind of heart you got trying to give me that? Right? No. Teach his own. Lilith is right here in the Two of Cups. Right, we don't talk about that. Don't need to have before. All right. They just still gonna be moving around. I got some things to do. Let me go ahead and get off of here. If this reaches you, great. If it didn't, like, share, subscribe. I'm just happy to be able to share the way I do. I was gonna do individual signs, but I really like the way I read. And there's so many people doing awesome. Everybody in their own way, their own unique way, their makeup, right? They're tapped in and they receive and give messages the way they're wired and hooked up and in tune to receive them. And it's beautiful because you can see how it's like everybody could be saying the same things and the same topic, but it's all how it's given. You know what I'm saying? You can tell it's Spirit gave that to me. And duh, Spirit is in control of all the actions right now. Trust it, go with the flow. They happy to do it. Shh. I keep talking, but I want to get something to eat. I was talking about food. My thing is if this Neptune is our higher self, the Christ consciousness, right? Spirit. And right now it's of course with us, right? In our conscious mind right now. I'm excited to even and humble to even think about what it would mean, what would it be, what's going to be happening when it actually enters into Aries, right? Anywho, spiritual warfare, yep, everybody talking about it and seeing it. And probably more than likely on the internet right now, you're going to just be hearing a lot of people talking about this fuck shit being exposed and shit. And that's crazy because you know what? Pluto ain't even fully entered inside of the Aquarius yet. And we got all this fuck shit being dug up. It's like, okay, but it's a sub-level sweep. Got to make sure it gets everybody. It's my wine. It's too early. Mix some tea. Oh no. I have a blessed day. Thank you for watching. Share, like, subscribe. I don't mind. I would like enough people so I could do the community page. There you go. My bad. I would love that because I like to do some little quick shit. That's why I'm doing most of the things I post on my Instagram, Facebook. That's awesome. Anyway, I guess I'm gonna eat. All right.